Nritya in the ancient times, that is the dance of Odra, which was how Odisha was referred to in the Mahabharata, is one of the oldest dance forms of the world. Temples of Odisha dating back to the 2nd century BC holds testimony to this fact. A strong maritime history of Odisha with Southeast Asia and other regions ensured a robust exchange of culture and traditions. Their art, architecture, and dance forms have strong influences of our land. So Odissi, as always, have traveled and left its footprints way beyond the boundaries of our state. Namaskar and hello to all our viewers logging in from all corners of the world. I am Madhumita from New Delhi, welcoming you all to the 3rd episode of Odissi, One World. In today's fluid world, there's hardly a place where Odissi has not made its mark. We have Odissi dancers and Odissi musicians who are teaching, training, and performing this art form in all corners of the globe. Oh Odissi, One World is a platform which aspires to bring together these artists and their gurus on one stage for the world audience. In the process, we hope to inspire people to learn and associate themselves with this art form as a student, teacher, performer, or administrator, and together help grow the Odissi ecosystem around the world. The past 2 episodes were very well received and appreciated by our viewers. As per YouTube statistics, more than 2,200 unique viewers have watched our programs from 11 countries. Let me start by introducing you to our August panel. Guru Ramli Ibrahim, joining us from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. He currently is the head of Performing Arts Group Malaysia and is the recipient of the 3rd highest civilian award, the Padma Shri, from the Government of India. Welcome to the program, Guruji.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So Guruji, before I move forward, I would like to ask you, like you have been teaching in Malaysia for such a long time now, for many, many years probably. And what do you think that one should do or you should do to popularize Odissi, not only in Malaysia, but in other parts of the world, mostly say in Southeast Asian countries?
Well, I think there is already very good connection, global connection that is happening. We are getting closer, not just with Odisha, but also say with Europe, with America, with many parts of the world, and we have become a big family. And there is less of the kind of the divide between the 2 main parampara of Kalichara and Mahapatra, or the Deva Prasad parampara, is less kind of, we are working together now, but it's important that whatever parampara is, that we have to promote excellence, I think. Good dance is good for dance. And I think this is one of the most important things to spread Odissi. And the more good dance there is, then the more people will be attracted to Odissi. But I also think that we must also have an injection of fresh ideas. We are not just relying on the old items of Kalucharan Mahapatra or Deva Prasad Das or Pankaj Charan, but also new items have got to be added in. And I guess we are waiting for a post-COVID period when we all can come together in big family, in whatever, in Odisha or in Malaysia or in Washington or Houston, to meet and really, face to face, because the online thing has become too much now for me. I want to be, meeting up again with all of you face to face, and the discussion has got to be closer together. This is where the human contact, we are longing for the human contact.
Yes. Absolutely. And I loved what you say, good dance is good for Odissi.
Yes.
Absolutely, absolutely true. And taking that one point further, I would like to ask, how do you see this platform of Odissi One World
Well,
acting as that catalyst
yes.
for dancers from different parts of the world to come together and make a mark?
Well, because Odissi have transcended national barriers, so to speak, and this is something that Odia and Odissi should be proud of, because it has become international, it has become world property to a certain extent, hopefully without losing that very essence of Odissi. But you know, what happened is that there is also a selective process. Usually the good dance stay. They become timeless. And this is why the Shankara Bharanam Pallavi or many of the works of the old gurus are timeless, because they stay as a kind of a benchmark. But that doesn't mean that new works of Bichitra Nanda Swine or new works of Madhavi Mudgal or new works of Parvati Dutta cannot be seen by the rest of the world. I think it is important that the internationalism of Odissi it gets known, and the platform becomes much wider to all over the world.
Thank you, and we're keeping your fingers crossed for that. We welcome Guru Rabindra Atibuddhi. He started teaching Odissi in Mumbai way back in 1969. One of the pioneers in Odissi in Mumbai, he is the recipient of the Singar Mani Award from the Sur Singar Samsad Mumbai. Guruji, you have been teaching in Mumbai for many years now. What do you think that can be done to attract the youngsters to this dance form?
मैं उड़ीसी नृत्य को बम्बई में लेकर आया था, और उस समय उड़ीसी नृत्य यहाँ तो था नहीं, और उड़ीसी नृत्य को कोई समझता भी नहीं था कि ये कौन सा नृत्य है। पर जब उन लोग मेरे नृत्य, और मैंने जो एक स्टूडेंट को तैयार करके उनको खड़ा किया नृत्य में, जब देखे उन्होंने, देखने के बाद उनको ऐसा लगा कि ये तो बहुत सुंदर नृत्य है। और उस समय पहले पंडित जसराज जी और उनके मिसेज मधुरा जसराज जी, उनको हम भाभी माँ बोलते हैं, उन्होंने मेरा प्रोग्राम देखा था। मेरा प्रोग्राम देखने के बाद उन्होंने बोला कि इतना सुंदर डांस है, कौन सा डांस? और मैंने बताया कि ये उड़ीसी डांस। तो वो उड़ीसी नृत्य को लेकर भेषांतराम उनके पिताजी है, तो उनको लेकर एक बाले बनाए थे, जिस बाले में हमारे बहुत प्रसिद्ध नर्तकी, और मैं भी उसमें जयदेव और कृष्णा का रोल करता था, कुमकुम लाल और पद्मश्री मैं थोड़ा स्टूडेंट के लेवल में थे, और वो सब वो गीत में मैंने गुरुजी को बुलाया था। कलचर में जो गुरुजी है पद्म विभूषण वहां बुलाए, उसने धीरे प्रचार होना शुरू हो गया और सारा पृथ्वी में फैल गया। तो इस तरह का जो स्टूडेंट बने और जो बनते बहुत ऊंचे लेवल में पहुंच गए।
Okay, thank you, Guruji. Guru Jayashree Mahapatra, a disciple of Guru Kelucharan Mahapatra and Guru Raghunath Datta, is a well-known face in USA and Canada. Welcome, Guruji, to the program. Guruji, tell us, USA and Canada has a huge Indian and Oriya population. What do you think can be done to popularize Odissi amongst them? Please unmute yourself.
अच्छा, मैं अनम्यूट करूं? मैंने कुछ
Yes.
सुनाई नहीं दे रहा है.
Namaste to everybody. I think we should perform a lot and do some workshops. And so when we do the workshop and we perform, the public will come to know about it. But for that, we have to train some good dancers. Like some kids, they dance very well to be performed, so it can be more approved by the audience. And tell you the truth, Odissi is a beautiful dance. As Guruji said, the moment, if you dance it well, people fall in love. And the musics are so soothing that sometimes my students' parents say they listen to the music over and over at home because it's so beautiful. So in order to attract the new generations, we should perform a lot. And like Odissi is doing, that's the best way to spread the Odissi all over the world.
Thank you, Guruji. We welcome Guru Sangeeta Das from Pondicherry, the land of Sri Aurobindo and the mother. A disciple of Guru Devi Prasad and Guru Durga Charan Ranbir, she is the recipient of the famous Sangeet Natak Academy Award and has also acted in many Oriya movies of the 80s era. Guruji, since a platform is about Odissi dancers outside Orissa, what do you think should be done to popularize this art form?
As Jayashri ma'am told that performance. So because people should see the dance and they must feel it. And particularly for me, it is difficult because, you know, in South, they have their Kuchipudi, Bharatanatyam, they have their own classical style of dancing. So I remember in the beginning, but now, of course, the scenario is different. But in the beginning, like in 1990, 99, 2000 beginning, so it was very tough. Even when we are coming to perform in Chennai or in South somewhere, very few people will be there. And before you, if there will be a Bharatanatyam program, the hall will be packed. And immediately after their program, it will be empty.
Okay.
So now it is changing. And yes, I am telling you about Pondicherry mostly because Pondicherry is a very small township. And before I came here, there are few Odissi dancers in Auroville and in Ashram here also. Very few, but now we are quite maybe 4-5 we are there. And you know, the interesting thing is we are performing for the public. Sometimes even in the beach, government they arrange this program in the beach. Then it will be then all the public can see, all kind of public. It's not from
Yes.
Rickshawala to everybody can see. And I now I'm noticing slowly that when we are performing, even sometimes the Muslim people, the rickshaw puller, sometimes the balloon wala, they are coming and the whole time they will be watching and they're saying that it is so mesmerizing that you know, that is touching them. And some parents are coming with the children that our children will learn this dance. So this performance actually is very important. And then when some people will have the interest, then we can go for a workshop. And but all these things take some time. And now I'm slowly getting local students, and to get local students is very, very tough. And it is a language problem, and also, you know, for them also it is difficult to accept different. They have some rigidity, but it is now changing, and people are appreciating. And we have to perform. We have to be with them. You know, we have to be like we must feel. They should not feel like we are foreigners. They should feel that we are part of them. So always I say that I am a Pondian because I'm staying here and everything is here. So I am a Pondian. Only thing I cannot speak Tamil much, but like I feel it very much. I feel that this place. So now I can, and also people have started talking in English, Hindi. It was not there before. Maybe English bit, Hindi to definitely not. So it will take some time, and I'm sure I have my Tamil student. They will take it ahead here, and you have to have faith on the divine that your art form will grow here.
Thank you, Guruji. So now let's start off with our performances for the day. Our first performer is Odissi dancer from Tokyo, Japan, Masaka Ono. Masako graduated in Japanese modern dance from the Martha Graham Dance School, USA, and later trained in Western classical ballet at the famous Matsuyama Ballet in Tokyo. In 1966, she got attracted to Odissi and learnt at Nityagram, Bangalore, initially under late Mrs. Pratima Gauri Bedi, and thereafter from Miss Surupa Sen and Mrs. Vijayani Satpathy. She also took Odissi lessons from Guru Kelucharan Mahapatra, Guru Ramani Ranjan Jaina, and Guru Navakishore Mishra. She has adopted Bhubaneswar as a home over the past 2 decades, performing, teaching, and lecturing Odissi all over the world. She's the only Odissi dancer from Japan in the ICCR panel. She nurtures the future Odissi dancers and directs MOPA, that is Masaka Ono Performing Arts in India and Japan. In 2010, she started Mudra Foundation to support the activity of international artists to help underprivileged children in India. Since 2012, Mudra Foundation took the initiative of launching Odissi Biennial with Odissi artists from Japan and Europe. In 2017, her dance institution, MOPA, Masako Ono Performing Arts, has been empaneled under Government of India, ICCR. Now let's watch Masako's performance. Masako is performing today on Manika Veena.
Kita उपलालयन्ति माणिक्य वीणा उपलालयन्ति मदालसा मंजुला वाग्विलासम् महेन्द्र नीलद्युति कोमलांगी मातंग कन्या मनसा स्मरामि चतुर्भुजे चंद्रकला अवतंसे उचोर्नते कुंकुमराग सोने पुंड्रेक्षु पाशांकुश पुष्पवाहस्ते पुष्पवाहस्ते नमस्ते जगदेक माता नमस्ते जगदेक माता माता मोर कत श्यामा मातंगी मदशालिनी माता मोर कत श्यामा मातंगी मदशालिनी कटाक्षयेषु कल्याणी कटाक्षयेषु कल्याणी कदम्ब वनवासिनी माता मोर कत श्यामा जय मातंगतनये जय नीलोत्पल पलद्युते जय संगीत रसिके जय लीला सुख प्रिये
Thank you, Masako, for such a graceful performance. Performing in the precincts of the haloed Mukteshwar temple actually replicated the true Devadasi style of dance. It was an absolute visual delight. And in spite of the lockdown and other shortcomings, you managed to film it so beautifully. Hats off to your hard work and commitment towards Odissi One World. Now tell me, Masako, you have been a resident of Odisha for almost 2 decades now. But how do you see and plan to take your dance to a larger audience outside the state?
Thank you. I am honored to be in this occasion. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching my performance. To your question, I have already performed in 25 countries in the last 10 years.
That's
So
wonderful.
I have, yeah, thank you. I have been experiencing the difficulty in communication through dance. Yes, dance is an art. So without the narration, the audience should, it's not should, but it's ideal if the audience can feel something and resonate with the dance. However, sometimes it also helps when you demonstrate the movement. For example, shining gems, rubies on the vena that she holds. You know, so that they can also a little bit relate to the dance. So that part has been also very important, not always, but yes, when it's needed. I always make sure that before my presentation, maybe the announcer will demonstrate with my just a movement, then I go into the proper performance. In other aspects, since also I teach students, I have only started 6 months ago teaching via Zoom, like we are using now. And I have students from different countries. And also I find that Odissi dance, when I teach, they are not able to stand on the feet because there is someone living under the stairs. Like they are living on the 3rd floor, 5th floor, sometimes 13th floor. So I have to be very creative to create Odissi dance, but for such students. And it's been so interesting and challenging. And just today, 6-month result presentation by different countries. They are speaking in different languages. The presentation is just finished today. So I would like to share later with everyone. So it is really by every time with trial and trying to be creative. That's how I'm trying. Yes.
Okay, that's really wonderful. But as a dancer, please share your thoughts on how this platform of Odissi One World can be of help to dancers from other countries. And what are your expectations from Odissi Academy?
I am Japanese. I was born in Tokyo and I was brought up in Tokyo. When I came, leaving everything behind because I fell in love with Odissi dance. I felt this is the most beautiful dance form in the world. And it should be at par with other operas, other classical ballet. It is so beautiful for me. So I left everything and I came. Yes, I am Japanese. So, but I have my pride because I devoted my life. Yes, of course, compared to gurus here, I am just a small egg. But I also have spent my time, my everything because it's my love, it's my joy. Though sometimes I was categorized as foreign Odissi dancer. Japanese. Okay, as a Japanese, she's okay. No, I am dancing Odissi. I am just by birth, I am from Tokyo. But maybe if you think I am Japanese and I am just a foreign dancer, then have you stayed in Bhubaneswar? Anyone here? 25 years? No. You know, I'm sorry, I haven't stayed in Bhubaneswar actually for 25 years. So I would like to also rethink that it is not about nationality, you know, and also at the same time, I want to accept different situations, different countries. For example, my students, there are many students who cannot stamp on the ground, not because they don't want to. No, the situation, the circumstance. But Odissi dance is so having many variations, any format if you can become a little bit creative and also not to close down, this is the Odissi dance and you cannot do this, you cannot do that. I don't believe in that. I would like to have a very inclusive community, and for that I would be very much thankful to Mr. Siddhartha for inviting me, and also he invited me not because someone recommended. He found me online. He found me on the internet. So I am very happy for your creativity, because we are all artists. And if we shine and be creative, and if we are joyful, I'm 100% sure this platform will grow with joy and happiness. And I would really like to thank all of you for accepting me here today, maybe this morning for you.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now we go on to the Guru, and we'll hear their feedback about Masako's performance. So we'll start with Guru Rabindra Atibuddhi.
नमस्कार.
Namaskar.
मस्को ओनो
Masako.
बहुत सुंदर है. मसाको ओनो. उनके जो बैकग्राउंड था, जो बैकग्राउंड है हमारे मुक्तेश्वर टेम्पल, उड़ीसा के सारे टेम्पल बहुत सुंदर है. और उसने जो वहाँ से एंट्री करके और उड़ीसी नृत्य का जो माणिक्य वीणा, जो कि हमारे गुरु जी का कोरियोग्राफ है, भुवनेश्वर मिश्रा जी का म्यूजिक है, और बहुत सुंदर ढंग से उसका जो बैकग्राउंड बहुत सुंदर था, और उसका करने का जो ढंग है, नृत्य का करने का ढंग जो है, और नृत्य में जो जो होना चाहिए वो किए थे. खाली एक बात है कि बहुत सुंदर उन्होंने किया. शी इज गुड डांसर, गुड मतलब जो एटमॉस्फेयर को कैप्चर करने का वो है. पर सिर्फ वन थिंग्स है, जो कि एक वन सजेशन ओनली, जो कि बॉडी जो मूवमेंट है हमारे उड़ीसी में, तो बॉडी मूवमेंट में थोड़ा अगर वो और आगे उसको संयोग कर ले तो बहुत सुंदर हो जाएगा. तो इसलिए बॉडी, हमारे जगन्नाथ जो है, जगन्नाथ तो सिर्फ उनका बॉडी ही है, और उनका ना हेड है, ना हाथ है, ना सर है, ना पाँव है. तो बॉडी नृत्यंती उड़ीसी नृत्य. तो बॉडी में जो नृत्य का ढंग दिखता है वो सिर्फ उड़ीसी में ही दिखता है. दूसरा कोई भी नृत्य में बॉडी का मूवमेंट नहीं होता है. तो ये थोड़ा सा अगर वो कर ले तो बहुत ही सुंदर वो उनका नृत्य में भाव आ जाएगा. और बहुत सुंदर उन्होंने किया, नृत्य को बहुत सुंदर उन्होंने निभाया.
Thank you, Guruji. I'm sure she's going to take your words to heart and improve upon that. Guru Jayashree Mahapatra, please, your comments on her dance.
Yes, namaste. First of all, I would like to acknowledge that Odissi is such a good platform. Look at people from all over the world. Siddhartha, we are finding these artists, beautiful artists, and presenting them. It is our honor to be here. And about Masako, and as Guruji said, I totally agree with him. But your passion is remarkable. That's why probably we won't talk about body movement. As Guruji said, I won't talk it anymore. I was planning that, but he already mentioned that. But the way you were actually taking it ahead to out of the Odisha, out of India, it's very, very, very good job. Thank you so much for doing this. And please try to improve little bit body movement, so then it will be beautiful, beautiful. And the whole atmosphere, as he said, is beautiful choice, dancing in Muktasar temple. Beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji. Now I would like to move on to Guru Sangeeta Das for her feedback.
Hello, Masako. I saw your dance, and first I was really, I was surprised to see the background. I thought it's an old recording or a new recording. I was a little confused because now in this time to shoot in that background may not be so easy. And your sincerity, sincere, hardworking. I know your background. I know you also long before. And when in fact many parents, they don't even they don't know that dance can be a profession. And being born in Japan and chose your working place like India, to choose India as your working place and working so hard, staying in Odisha, it's not easy. So I had so few, and really I always liked your dance, your balancing, and when you dance, it doesn't look like you put so much of effort. Very effortlessly you do. So as they said about this body movement, one also I realized, particularly when you are sitting, is a beauty. More you will sit in choker. More means like adequate sitting is. It is difficult, but it is a very important aspect of Odissi dance. And so if you can take care of that, and some you enjoy the dance is fine. Sometimes that happiness should come to your face a little more. Like I can understand you are doing everything is there, but it must reach the audience a bit. I don't know how to explain it like that. It should you should express it more. Maybe your expression has to be a little louder. It's my personal feeling. You can just see, and you can just think about it. Otherwise, superb dancer, all the best, and we are really grateful that to you that our culture you are spreading all over the world.
Thank you for your lovely words. I request Guru Ramli Ibrahim to give his feedback on Masaka Ono's performance.
Yes. Masako is a very dear friend of mine. And of course, she has come to Malaysia a couple of times. She has performed Manikya Veena for us. And so I'm familiar with the item. We have to recognize Masako as a very important pioneer of Odissi for Japan. And therefore, we are in a way, really want her to continue contributing and attracting as many Japanese dancers to be interested in Odissi. This is not easy, and Masako lives in Bhubaneswar. But what I was impressed very much with Masako's video is the totality in she viewed the presentation. She not just look at it from her dancing, but the way that she present the total video is very professional. She uses all the alaps to show the whole of the Odissi landscape, vista, temple, and then she performed, of course, in front of one of the most beautiful the Gopuram of the Mutekshwara temple. And, it's something very, very beautiful. So I really enjoyed the totality of her presentation, her dancing, her camera angle, and, I think it was a very immaculate dancing presentation, a video. So I enjoyed it, and I wish I had seen more of the Abhinaya item that she can do, because the work also of course has Abhinaya, but not sufficient for me to really taking on the Abhinaya. So I really congratulate Masako on a very beautiful presentation, and keeping, Masako did not do any experimental work here, and she was true to the classical presentation. So there is no controversy. So she has she has played safe, so to speak. So it was nice. I was just wondering, I did ask what year this, I mean, it's so difficult nowadays to get the permission from the archival, the Archaeological Survey of India to, even to take a photograph there nowadays. It's not as easy as a long time ago. So it was a very nice video in that sense, and I congratulate Masako for presenting a work that has a totality of aesthetics. I enjoyed it very much. Yeah.
Thank you, Guruji. I'm sure Masako has learned a lot today from all our Gurujis. Okay, so now we move on to our next performance. Our next dance item is by dancer Oksana Koleva from Moscow, Russia. Oksana Koleva, exposed to Odissi through the Embassy of India at Moscow, started learning Embassy Jawaharlal Nehru Center under guidance from Guru Vitalina Lobak in 2004. She received her Odissi diploma from Odissi Jeevan Nritya, Moscow. As part of the Odissi Jeevan Nritya troupe, she started performing around the world for several years. Since 2008, she's taking special training from famous Odissi dancer, Guru Sujata Mahapatra, and has participated in many concerts directed by her. Currently, Oksana is a performing member of Omkara, the dance theatre group founded by Guru Sujata Mahapatra, primarily performs in Russia and Europe. A lovely performance by her, Saveri Pallavi by Oksana. Thank you, Oksana. It was an amazing performance. We thank you for arranging this dance video at such short notice. You did it very, very quickly. Thank you. I would like to take this opportunity to ask you, like, you've been in Moscow for so long, and I'm sure you're teaching students there too, are you?
I'm dancer, not teacher. I have been dancing and standing in this Indian classical Odissi style for almost 17 years, but this is not more. I'm constantly improving, learning new things, repeating the old, honing my skills. The most interesting thing is that in style, there is no concept, the ending. There is constant development, work on the body and emotions. There is something to work on and strive for. As long as there are good gurus and teachers, the style will live and please the whole world. I like the Odissi style because it's very harmonious. Odissi is an art that sharpens our senses, teaches us to perceive the world in human way. It forms human sensuality, vision of the world, creates an eye that can enjoy the beauty of colors and shapes, an ear that can catch the harmony of sounds.
Lovely, beautifully
Thank
put.
you. Thank you.
So, Oksana, I would just like to ask one more question before I go to the gurus to give you their feedback. So, just tell me that in Moscow, how do you people perceive Odissi dance?
More people, because this is interesting style and interesting Indian cultural, more people. Not only Moscow, more city have Odissi, but this is one problem, really one problem, not more good teachers. This is true. This is true.
Okay. So how do you think this platform of Odissi One World will help you or other people who are learning Odissi?
This is a big, no, this is maybe so beautiful and nice. This is platform for people who is know what is this is cultural, what is this is style, and maybe seeing new dancers. And this is, look at this style, beautiful style, Odissi. I think.
Oh. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Now let's go to our guru so that they can say something about your beautiful dance. So I'll go to first Guru Sangeeta Das. Could you speak a few words about her dance?
Hi, Oksana.
Namaskar.
Namaskar. It's such a pleasure to see you dancing. I have never seen your dance actually. So I saw your this Pallavi. You know this Pallavi is very famous. It's a very this choreography of Guruji is so dear to all the dancers from all the styles. So even we are not learning in that style. We have not learned it, but we used to sing also this Pallavi because we love it. And the way you have performed it, it was so great. You know why? Because it's a very long pallavi. It is not easy. Also, it is quite tiring, and it's a gradual. Gradually, the laya goes up and up, and but very easily you have done it. Like I could not see that you're struggling for it. Most of the dancers sometimes in the end they struggle, like when the fast part comes, and somehow it was a very soothing. Overall, it was a very soothing, eye soothing performance, and I loved it. I loved it. If any correction has to do, your guru will do, because like for me, it was perfect. Thank you.
Oh,
Thank you.
wow.
Thank you.
That must have made Oksana's day today. Okay, we
Thank
go
you.
to now Guru Rabindra Atibuddhi. Guruji, please say a few words.
Oksana Koleva.
Namaskar.
नमस्कार नमस्कार बहुत अच्छा आपने डांस किया है अपना सावरी पल्लवी सावरी राग होता है और पल्लवी हमेशा राग के ऊपर होता है और हमारे जो उड़ीसा के जितने मंदिर के स्कल्पचर है, वो स्कल्पचर का जो ढंग है उसके ऊपर पल्लवी बनता है, और पल्लवी को प्योर नृत्य कहते हैं। प्योर नृत्य में अभिनय नहीं होता है, फिर भी थोड़ा तो एक्सप्रेशन फेस में आता ही है। आपने बहुत सुंदर दोनों ही निभाया है, आपका त्रिभंगी, आपका चौक, आपका जो भंगिमा का जो चलन है, और रिदम के साथ उसका जो मिक्सिंग है, बहुत सुंदर बना है, बहुत अच्छा किया। और बस बहुत सुंदर ही आपका नृत्य था।
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Guruji. Guru Jayashree Mahapatra, please say a few words.
Yes, Oksana, I'll tell you,
Namaskar.
Namaskar. This is my favorite Pallavi. When I used to learn, this is my favorite Pallavi. None of my students have learned it yet here, but when I was in Odisha, when I was performing, this is the Pallavi I used to perform a lot. And must tell you, your footwork is very clean, very clean. Yeah. As Guru Sangeeta said, that towards end, the foot leg gets tired and the rhythm goes out of the beat. Nothing happened. And totally really nice performance, but for my perception, little more bending. More bending. Once in a while it was missing. Little more. But then you were student of Guru, like Mrs. Mohapatra, so I can comment more than this, and that, as you can learn it better, slowly, when you practice a lot. But dance was really good.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I now request Guru Ramli Ibrahim to give his feedback on Oksana's performance.
Yes, with Oksana's work, I kind of enjoyed it as I go along, with work. Though I felt that we had to wait for the alap to finish. I mean, I don't want to compare it with Masako's video, but as I go along, I find that I was enjoying the Saveri Pallavi, and I find that Oksana definitely has got the Odia kind of aesthetics in the dance, and I thought she must have, because I've never seen her dance. So the Pallavi was well executed by Oksana. I find that she has a very strong grounding. Obviously that she is an experienced dancer. I would have loved her to take more. I keep saying this even to many dancers, to take more risks in abandoning herself more. But I thought that she understood the aesthetics and to give not more or less to the Bangi. And she is a little bit more of the older school, perhaps, of Kelucharan Mahapatra. And, without really deflecting the band too much, as the later ones has done. So I can appreciate that very, very much. Though sometimes the video was a bit very far, and it's obviously that the camera angle is static, and I was not able to really look at the nuances of the expression even during the Pallavi, because that is quite possible. But I thought aesthetically she has got, it's not that she is an amateur, she is someone who is very familiar with the aesthetics of Odissi, and I enjoyed the Saveri, and she has kept totally very, very much to the purity of the Odissi. And it's in a way, it's like seeing very well, very well formed. You know, if I were to teach Saveri Pallavi, I would say that, okay, now refer to Oksana's video, and then, you know, to look at it from that angle. So yeah, I enjoyed it. And I mean, we don't know, you see, because when you ask them to produce a video, we don't give them a budget to produce it. Maybe Masako has got is able to get a professional videographer or a visual director to do that, you know, but it's a bit more difficult for Oksana. But looking at the dance itself, I enjoyed it. I became, I was drawn into the dance, and I enjoyed it very much. And I want to say that, you know, I mean, this is where I think if you have delved into the dance, you are able to take on the aesthetics of the dance, such as Odissi or Bharatanatyam or whatever it is, because you've spent time, and definitely Oksana has done that. And I congratulate her too. I enjoyed it. Thank you, Oksana.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Guruji. I'm sure Oksana will really cherish this feedback from you, and she seems very happy today.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Guruji, for your lovely words. I'm sure Oksana must be very happy today, going back with such brilliant feedback from all our gurus.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Oksana. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
What a wonderful day today it was, an evening for some. Packed and solid performances from our artists. We couldn't have asked for any more. We will continue this program once a month, and our next episode is on Saturday, January 2nd, and our performance will be Shantana Bag from Australia and Turi Virag Reka from Hungary. I request you all to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please leave your comments in the comment box. Please do visit our website www.odissyacademy.org, and please don't forget to again leave your comments in the comment box. So see you next time. Thank you to all our gurus, and thank you to our performers. So we had a lovely time watching you and listening to you. So hope to see you soon again on this platform, O Odissi One World. Thank you. Namaskar and Jai Jagannath.
Namaskar.
Jai Jagannath. Namaskar.